the playoffs are finally here. So, who's going to win it all? This is Hoop Talks. Welcome in, guys. It's your boy Jelani Goodridge-Reid, along with Justin Pooni and Noor Zainab. And guys, after tonight's play-in games, we will see the full bracket of the NBA playoffs 2023. So with that being said, I want to know if y'all got the crystal ball. If you guys could really tell me what's actually going to happen come June. Okay, so we're going to start with Noor. You guys, okay, I just want your bracket. Okay. The floor will be yours, your bracket. Give me the amount of games these series will go through. And then once you give me your finals MVP as well.
I'm gonna do my games too. Okay, all right. So first in the East, doesn't matter who makes it out, Miami, Chicago, they both are gonna feel the same fate, which is going to be losing to Giannis. Sorry about that, guys, but it's the Bucks. And then after that, I'm gonna take the Cavs. I think that series goes 7, actually. I can see that being super aggressive. And that's the one where I'm not super certain about, because I think it could go the other way as well. I think Knicks could really come through. Only thing is looking at Julius Randle and his injury availability and what that will look like for that team. But if that's going to be a factor, it should be a pretty good Cavs win. Beyond that, Cavs should take it in 7, just because they have the right pieces.
7, okay.
I think so. I think they have the right pieces, you know?
We'll see. We'll see.
You got Jared Allen, you got Evan Mobley,
I'm not going to critique her. I'm not
yeah, the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
I never know, guys. They're always coming at me. Anyway, so moving on. Sixers and Nets. That's Sixers pretty easy. After that, Celtics, Hawks. I'm going to go with the Celtics. Celtics are going to make them their Suns that evening. And then after the second round, let's look at Bucks and Cavs. I'm taking Bucks.
How many games?
Bucks are winning that. I think I'm going to give them 6. I think Bucks get that in 6. Cleveland might be lucky to get that in 7, but if it's going to be the Knicks, I think Knicks are probably going to be done in 5 or 6 as well. Maybe even 5, because I think Cavs have what it takes to defend the Bucks. I don't know if the Knicks have that. The Knicks have the shooting, but maybe not the defensive end. But Bucks are just the Bucks. You know, they're probably the best team in the league right now. And then moving forward, Sixers and Celtics. Gonna take the Celtics. This one could go 6 in my opinion. I just think Celtics are a better team. They're gonna be healthy. I don't think Embiid's gonna have it in him to last a full 7-game series. Harden needs to still show up in the playoffs. It's what, right. Year 13, 14? I don't know. Still gotta do it. And Doc Rivers, don't get me started. Don't get me started about Doc Rivers, generational choker. On the other side, from Bucks and Celtics, I'm going to say Bucks advance. Going to kill me. I think it'll be close. I think it might go 7, but Giannis is the best player on that court. I'm going to give it to Giannis.
Wow.
On the other end,
going against your Celtics.
I know. It
kind
of hurts, but they've just been a really, really good team. And I think Celtics are the closest to them in the entire league to beat them, even in the Western Conference. I think the best 2 teams are Bucks and Celtics.
Fair.
Hot take. That's a
pretty
fair
easy.
take.
That's a fair take, right? Yeah. But I think in terms of the better player, it's gonna, when you have 2 really good teams, offense and defense, it's about the best player on the court, and that's Giannis. He can bulldoze through a truck, so it's gonna be Giannis.
So give me your West then.
Bulldoze through a truck. I like that.
Thank you. Okay, on the West.
Cringe as ever, but go ahead.
Anyway, so Nuggets take that. Whoever comes out, Timberwolves or OKC. I think it's pretty straightforward. Even if I think if Gobert comes back, it's worse for the Timberwolves, if anything, to be honest with you. I think they probably become a worse level of a team. And on the other hand, Suns Clippers, oh my goodness. I'm going to get harassed and stoned and tomatoed. But I kind of believe in the Clippers. I know Kevin Durant's there and they've been so good. They've been pretty much not even losing. They've been winning entirely ever since he got there. But I just trust this Clippers team, and I know Kawhi has a different level.
What about Paul George, though?
I know, but I think even regardless of that, because they have a good supporting system next to Kawhi. You look at Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann. You have the Morris brother. You have so many guys on the team. Russell Westbrook right now, and he's been a pretty good guy for a second guy. Not even a second, maybe a third guy sometimes too after Norman Powell to help out Kawhi. And let's not forget, Kawhi, just like LeBron, has a completely different level when it comes to playoffs. We've seen it firsthand. I've seen it with the Spurs. I know what he does. I know who he is. And this is, again, a hot take as well, but I think in that court between Suns and Clippers, Kawhi might be the best player on the court over Kevin Durant. I'm sorry. But
I still got KD. because
Really?
he was an MVP. He was in MVP
Yeah, for
talks
sure.
this season before he got hurt.
I think I can understand why, but it's also because we haven't seen Kawhi be that Kawhi recently. But I think once Kawhi is that Kawhi, he's better player than KD on that court. But again, that's my hot take. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
What do you say?
Okay.
Okay. After that, it's the Kings and Warriors. I'm taking the Warriors. Sorry, light the beam. You'll come back at one point. Lakers, Grizzlies. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I don't think the Grizzlies are gonna have what it takes to stop this.
How many
Lakers
games do you think
team.
that goes?
I will say 6.
Okay.
I don't think it'll go to full 7.
So
I think losing Steven Adams is really big for the Grizzlies. It's gonna be hard for them in the paint.
Okay.
And then moving forward, Nuggets, Clippers. Clippers take it.
Clips. Okay.
Warriors, Lakers. Lakers.
Wow,
take it.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
I'm
I
shocked.
think Lakers take it. Lakers have a better support system right now. You
I'm
guys.
just shocked you're gassing up
You're
LeBron.
gassing up LeBron.
I
guess
thought
our
LeBron is the
LeBron
team.
propaganda has been working.
Wow.
We've
It's not
converted
that.
her over
It's
to the LeBron
Crown her.
side.
Crown
No,
her.
but let's talk about it's more about the Golden State Warriors than Lakers to me,
Okay, that's
honestly.
fair.
Because I'm just like, I don't think the Warriors have what it takes to beat that level of a team anymore. Clay's averaging 20 points on the season. He's healthy,
Right.
yes, but I don't think he's that level of a guy. Curry himself is about 28 points on the season right now. Not the Curry that we know to be. Yeah, no, I know he will change it up in the playoffs. Come on, he's not the Curry that we know him to be.
Trust.
Don't
Just
do
trust
that.
in Steph.
He
Just trust in
will.
him.
He will. But on that court with LeBron there,
Okay.
we've seen him kind of.
So Lakers in the conference finals.
Lakers in
Who
conference
wins that?
finals.
I guess the Clippers. All
Battle
LA?
of LA.
All LA.
Wow.
Wow.
LA.
We've been wanting this for years.
Wow.
I'm manifesting it, you guys. If you
So
gotta
who wins
think
that?
it, thank me. And who's gonna win that? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a tough, but I'm gonna give it to the LA Clippers because
Oh, that's
because
such a
Paul
bias.
George will be healthy by then. I think he will be back by then. And with Paul George on that roster,
Okay.
we got a full team. That's a defensive freaking monster. And how do the Lakers overcome that? I don't know if they can. And that's gonna be a Bucks and Clippers final.
And who
but
wins?
Bucks take it.
Okay. Finals MVP.
Giannis.
All right. Bucks Clippers. That's an
That-
interesting one. The
that
Clippers.
literally.
Justin, the
All
floor
right.
is yours, bro.
Pull up my bracket. This is the bracket that's gospel. This is what's going to actually happen in the NBA playoffs. Let's start in the Eastern Conference. Miami, Chicago, Toronto, whoever. It does not matter.
Toronto.
Does not matter. The Bucks are going to win that series.
Comedy.
4 straight, clean sweep, no problem whatsoever. I will say this, though. Miami has the best chance of winning a game, maybe a quarter against the Milwaukee Bucks, the best team in the NBA right now. Then we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus New York Knicks. Donovan Mitchell was supposed to return to the
Right,
Garden
right.
and return glory to the New York Knicks. Well, that was actually Jalen Brunson that did that this year. But Donovan Mitchell comes back in the playoffs. He is going to win some games. I think if Julius Randle can play game 1, if he's healthy from the start, this could go 7 games. I don't think that's the case. So I have the Cleveland Cavaliers winning in 5 games. The bum ankle will really bother him. I don't think this series will be extended. You can't put it all on Jalen Brunson. They will win a game at MSG, the Knicks, but the Cavs are just too good. They are 4 men deep up top. They're top heavy as shit, as LeBron James once said about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then we go to the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Brooklyn Nets. That's a 3-game sweep for the 76ers.
3.
Thank you, Brooklyn Nets. Great story, Spencer Dinwiddie. You are a great troll. I love you trashing on Kyle
Oh my
Kuzma,
gosh.
but you guys are not going to win a game in the playoffs. Then the Boston Celtics versus Ice Trae the Gang. I think the Hawks get 1 game in Atlanta. I think they win 1 game. I think Trae and DeJounte will get you 1. But the Boston is far more superior. That's an easy one. Second round, we go. Midwest battle, but this is not no Midwest battle because it's not going to be mid like the Toronto Raptors.
Oh,
This
man.
is
Oh,
Every
man.
little
This
stray, man. Every little stray.
will be a 6-game win for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavs will shock a lot of people and win a couple games. They will have a lot of, the crowd will be hyped up. They have good pieces. Again, I think Drew Holiday, though, will be the X factor in that series and how he guards Donovan Mitchell and shuts him down. We know Giannis can do whatever he wants, but I think Jared Allen and Brook Lopez match up well. Chris Middleton can kind of, Evan Mobley can cause some problems for Chris Middleton, so I think that will play a factor. But the Bucks are just a better team, and they have the best player on planet Earth in Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then this is really the best series I think that's going to be in the entire playoffs.
Right.
76ers versus Celtics.
Okay.
I have the Philadelphia 76ers beating the Boston Celtics in Game 7 in Boston. MVP Joel Embiid is going to go off, rewrite the demons he had in Toronto, where he was on the court crying, walking off Marc Gasol to console him. He will be consoling the Boston Celtics this year in Boston
for you.
because
gotta come back.
he will have the MVP breakthrough moment. Milwaukee 76ers Eastern Conference Finals. This will be another 7-round slugfest.
Where do you get your crock?
What?
Is what I want to know.
I
You think after what we saw happen?
did I cut you off?
No, you
during
didn't. I'm
your thing?
sorry, but just the way you said it.
Thank
just the way
you.
you said it.
Thank you. I'm just preaching gospel right now. The masses are trying to listen to what I'm trying to say right now.
Sorry, masses, for interrupting.
Anyway, Eastern Conference Finals, Jelani. Listen to this.
Jelani.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid.
What a battle.
Battling head to head. Will James Harden show up? He might.
Hope so.
But here's the thing. Drew Holiday will lock him down and send him to the penitentiary.
Damn.
He will be in jail, in hell. Drew Holiday will be the X factor of this series. He will be the reason the Milwaukee Bucks will win this series in 7 games because he is one of the best, if not the best, two-way guard in the NBA. Thank you very much.
Right.
Like that. Now, let's go to the Western Conference.
Out west.
Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I love that young up-and-coming team. They're probably going to be competing for titles in a couple. They're going to win tonight, absolutely. They're going to get a game against Denver because I think Denver will take them lightly. But I'll still take the Nuggets in 5. And then we have the Suns versus the Clippers, where Noor said that the Clippers are going to win.
Can I not catch a stray?
I'm sorry. I'm going to burst your bubble right now. The Suns are going to win that in 6 games. And that's me being nice to the LA Clippers because without Paul George, there is no chance in hell the Phoenix Suns will lose this series.
That's fun. You're losing both your bets. No
Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, whatever, if DeAndre Ayton shows up or not, it doesn't matter. You got Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. That will.
And KD just got a new haircut.
And he got
it's
a fresh cut. You got a fresh cut.
Analysis, ladies and gentlemen.
Real analysis right there.
Anyway.
Don't put your finger up at me.
Sorry, my bad. Next, the Battle of Northern California. Light the damn beam.
Light it.
Jelani's team will fall.
To my guys.
But I think this will be a very competitive, might be the most competitive first-round series.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can see that.
The Kings will lose in 6 games to the Warriors. I think having Andrew Wiggins back, they have guard depth. They could throw DiVincenzo at De'Aaron Fox, Gary Payton II, Clay, right? They're going to throw bodies, and more bodies on De'Aaron Fox and make his life difficult. And also, we know Draymond will take on that Sabonis matchup. I do appreciate the Mike Brown factor. He knows the Warriors.
Coach of the year.
But we know Steph Curry, when he goes into whatever that arena is called now.
Golden One.
Golden One. I'll still call it Arco in my ability. Steph Curry's going to roll in there, and he's going to turn that beam blue and win a bunch of games in Sacramento. Then, the Grizzlies versus the Lakers. You actually think LeBron James is going to lose in the first round to John Morant and to Dylan Brooks? You are absolutely crazy and out of your mind. The LA Lakers win this series in 7 games because there's no Steven Adams. There's no Brandon Clark. They will attack the paint. Jaren Jackson will get into foul trouble. John Morant can't shoot, right? Desmond Bane's a catch and shoot type of guy. But the biggest winner in this series, you know who the biggest winner is going to be? T. Morant. Because every game is going to be on national TV. He's going to be courtside dancing and all that. The camera's going to be all over him. Yeah. T. Morant is going to win this series. And then, second round, Denver versus Phoenix. Phoenix wins that in 6 games. No problem. Nikola Jokic will not show up once again. Jamal Murray will, right? He will go up against Devin Booker and go shot for shot, but the factor of Kevin Durant will be the biggest factor. The Suns win in 6, and then LeBron versus Steph once again. But this time in the Western Conference, Golden State, they're way too good. Steph will be feeling it. Golden State wins that in 5. Western Conference Finals,
5, okay.
Suns versus Warriors.
Love it.
Ooh, the drama.
I'm there no matter what.
Talk about your favorite soap opera. The Golden State Warriors will win that in 7 games.
Ooh.
Be all-time classic,
like
7 games.
Like
and then in the finals, we have the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Golden State Warriors. Will Giannis Antetokounmpo will win his 2nd ring, 2nd finals MVP, Game 7 in Milwaukee. He will win the finals, and he will become better. And then he will move ahead of Kevin Durant in the all-time player ranking.
Okay. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? He moves ahead of Kevin Durant in the all-time player rankings if he wins this year.
If he will win, absolutely.
Okay, well, honestly, we went a bit overboard with the time today. That's okay. It's a playoff special, guys. It's a playoff special. So we're, for my bracket, real quick, I agree with you a lot. right? Nor no, because look here. Let me start west. Y'all started east. I'm looking at the Nuggets. They're gonna win that. Okay.
Our East looks the same, Jelani.
But no, but where I disagree with you, Nor, is the Clippers pick. I just can't see that happening. I got the Suns winning that in 6, and that's giving the respect to Kawhi Leonard, giving him 2 games. When honestly, without Paul George, it's gonna be difficult, right? It's gonna be a tight series that they could play. They're gonna play each other real close. But I got Suns in 6. Kings Warriors is gonna be a lot of fun, right? Gonna be a lot of fun, lighting the beam this weekend. But my guy Steph Curry, favorite player in the league. Y'all know this already. He's winning that. Okay, winning that in 6 games.
Can I be honest? I feel like you guys are overrating the Warriors.
I'm not overrating. No. Look, I know there's issues there. There are holes there. And I know that the factor of Andrew Wiggins coming back, but he's still trying to work himself back. I know that the road record is there, but I trust that. You got to trust champions. You got to trust teams that have shown you time and time again.
To trust them?
It's not about the Clippers. It's about the fact that like I just don't trust what the Warriors have done this season. Like if you look at guys like Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, they were a big part of what they did those years. They're not really the guys that they used to be. I honestly think that they're gonna show up and when it matters most, and they're gonna have to win road games, and I think that's gonna happen. Yeah,
so I got them beating the Kings, and then the Lakers thing. This is where I disagree with Justin, man. I don't want to go against my guy Bron, but man, I just can't. I don't believe in everything around LeBron. I trust LeBron to show up. I trust him to put on a show. This is the playoffs, right? But around LeBron James, do I trust Anthony Davis? Look, in this series, he better show up because there's no Steven Adams. There's no Brandon Clark, so he better show up. But aside from those 2 guys, will the shooting be there? Right? Will the consistency be there with the Los Angeles Lakers? Will they be able to defend the perimeter? I don't know. With a quick team like the Memphis Grizzlies, a guy like John Morant leading the way. So I got the Grizzlies. I think a lot of people driving that Lakers train, they can win this series. They can. I won't be surprised, but I got the Grizzlies.
Okay.
And then moving forward real quick, I know, look, Ellie's been in my ear. I know, bro. I know. But the Suns, they move on. I think the Nuggets, they remind me of that Utah team a couple years ago, 21. They were the number 1 seed, but no one really bought into the hype with the Jazz, and we were not shocked that they got bounced. All right, so they're going to play the Warriors in the conference finals, like Justin said, and I think the Warriors prevail. And I like the Suns, but I just don't believe in their depth. That's the one thing that's holding me back right now. I don't believe in the squad around those big names that they got. And Ayton, is he going to show up to these playoffs? He has to. Eastern Conference, it's really, what everyone's really picking. Bucks, Cavs, Sixers, Celtics are the teams that are going to advance. I'd be shocked if those aren't the 4. I would be shocked, right? And then now the Bucks, I think, can get challenged by the Cavs. So that would be a longer series, 6-7 games, 6, I'd say. Bucks move on. But the Celtics thing, look, I think they got the Sixers, bro. I'm sorry, Justin. I got to disagree with you there. Okay. Joel Embiid will show up. James Harden, that's the question. That's literally the question. James Harden has to be James Harden of old. I know it's a lot to ask for.
You have Tyrese.
I know it's a lot to ask for, but
but look at the Celtics team. They're deep.
If you're talking about the matchups, the way the Celtics have played them this year, they played them so well defensively. They've found a way to shut them down. So Harden's gonna have to elevate a bit. I'm not expecting Houston Harden. Okay, that's too much to ask for. But I think the Sixers will lose in 7 games. Then we got the conference finals. I think this is going to be the best series that we've seen in a while. Bucks Celtics will be down to the wire, 7 games. Bucks. Sorry, Nor. Your Celtics going down.
Okay, I picked them too.
And then, this is where I agree with Justin. Bucks beat the Warriors in the finals. I think this is Giannis's year. I think this is the time for him to really set himself apart from the guys, that he's currently playing with, and now in those talks with the all-time greats. That's what's gonna happen.
So we all picked Milwaukee to win.
Yeah. Yes. So we see the vision. We see the vision.
Yeah.
We see vision, Giannis.
Right. That's right. So shout out to the crew in Wisconsin.
Unlike Messiah's Vision 6.
Hey.
Everything gotta come back.
The Raptors.
It's fresh. It's fresh.
That's a whole other deal. But Bucks, that's our pick. Let us know your pick in the comments. And look, we'll see what happens in June. But thank y'all for stopping by. This was Hoop Talks.